What's up, man? All right.
What has these last few days been like?
A blur. Man, it's crazy. It's definitely a dream come true. It's one of these things where you feel like you're dreaming. You don't want to wake up. It's one of those things where you're like, just don't pinch me. Let me keep sleeping.
You know, when you sat this offseason waiting to see where you're going to end up, it dragged on a little longer than you want, a little longer than people thought. But I remember that look on your face and your parents at Fort Myers when you finally came in and said, this was going to be my home. When did you have a feeling that this was going to be a special team, that you were coming into something special?
I think, after that first month of the season, just playing alongside the guys and really getting to be, a teammate and really get to, go to battle with them every night, you kind of just saw it. You saw the special. You saw how everybody was just coming together, how they bounced back from games. If we lose a couple games, how everybody just kind of had that mentality of tomorrow's another day type deal. And it was just special. That whole first month is when it kind of just hit me.
I don't know if you remember, but in Fort Myers, you and I did a conference call with season ticket holders, and I think it was the first question. Hey, you going to beat the Yankees? It didn't take long for you to realize how important. What was it like to start this whole playoff run with that incredible win against the Yankees?
It was awesome. The fans ate it up. They loved it. It was definitely, a rivalry that you can feel the energy from the first game here. And you carried on into the playoffs, and it was obviously special.
You got it started with that 3-run home run, game one of the postseason. How good was it to make an impact right away?
It was huge. Obviously just to come in and contribute right away and give us that lead right away and kind of just settle down everybody, kind of give everybody that, relieve that pressure. It was big.
When you watch this come together, and we've been talking with all the guys about the team-first mentality, you've had guys, Jackie Bradley Jr., MVP of the ALCS, not in the lineup because you're in the lineup. Brock Holt, not in the lineup a day after hitting a cycle, whatever it is. How impressed have you been by this team, the depth, and their willingness to do whatever it takes?
It's unbelievable. You're just looking at this postseason, there was no one person that did it. It was 25 guys. It was everybody. It was huge. You don't see that often.
You've played here at Fenway Park as a visitor. You've spent the season now here as a player for the Red Sox. What have these fans been like for you?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Way more than I ever expected. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
What about the ballpark itself, JD? I mean, a lot of experts said, well, the dimensions, they're not going to be great for JD. Won't be as many homers. Won't be. Did this ballpark play to your strengths? Did you feed off any of this?
You definitely feed off the energy in the crowd. It's definitely a fun place to play. Anytime you get to come home and you're tired from a road trip and you come in here on a Tuesday day game and this place is packed and everybody's super excited and the energy, it kind of wakes you up. It gets you back into the game and you're like, dude, you're playing in front of your home fans. Everyone's here to see you. You gotta get pumped up a little bit. So it's cool. It's cool.
All right, I'll ask you finally. You talked about the ballpark. You talked about the fans. Real quickly about your teammates. How cool is today going to be for you to share this ride on duck boats with all the guys you've battled with all year?
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. There's so much hard work, so much stuff that goes on behind the scenes that nobody sees. So much sweat. So much stuff that you can't account for. Nobody can ever, document it. And just to be out here with these guys, and it's going to be awesome.
It is going to be awesome, ladies and gentlemen. JD Martinez.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Take it with you. All right, we're going to keep bringing players up here. We're probably about 20 minutes away from the duck boats rolling out into the streets. And a man who has become a fan favorite and has delivered at the plate. Please welcome Brock Holt. I should say the Holts.
Yeah, this guy's more famous than I am, so.
How you doing?
Fantastic. How can you not be?
I would hope so.
Yeah.
What have the last couple of days been like for you?
Whirlwind. I mean, we set out to do this in spring training. We knew we had a chance. We knew our team was good, but I don't think we knew that we were this good. This has been a special year, special group of guys, and we're very fortunate to play for the Boston Red Sox, and I think every guy would say that. And to bring one of these home and to be a part of it, it's pretty special.
You said at some point along the way that, you dream of playing every day as a kid, right? And you're a guy who wants to play and has the ability to play every day. And because of the depth of this team, because of the options they have, you don't always get to play every day. But you said, to be part of this team, I'm willing to sacrifice some of maybe what I would want individually. You weren't the only guy doing that. Tell us a little about what that team-first mentality is like.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what it takes. I mean, this is a hard game, and to win one of these is the hardest thing to do, and it takes 25 guys and some, and we were able to do that. Every guy bought into what we were doing, and we all believed in each other. We all pulled for each other, and that's why we have this trophy, and we were able to bring it home. So it's just this group, doesn't matter who was playing, when you were playing. We were just all happy to be a part of it, and, I mean, now we get to celebrate.
3 years ago, you were the lone all-star on this team. Then the injuries came in, the concussions, the vertigo. There was a point where I'm not sure if you knew you'd be able to play the game at the level you thought you would. To go through that and to be here today, have you had a chance to put that in perspective at all yet?
Not really. I mean, I don't think this is all sunk in yet. I think once I get on that duck boat and see everybody in the city cheering for us, I think that's when I'll realize we actually did win the World Series. But I think, what I went through the last couple of years makes this more special. I mean, obviously it's going to be special regardless of what you go through. That's part of my story now, and now being a world champion is too.
You were here in 2013, but you didn't get to play in the playoffs. Obviously, you knew what it takes for a team to come together and win it all. When did you first see that in this team?
Yeah, I mean, I was up and down in 13. I watched the playoffs just like every one of you did on my couch at home. But I have a World Series ring from it. But no, this team was special from the beginning. This team was special from the beginning. We knew it. AC, told us how good we were, and we believed it. Obviously, I didn't get to go through the playoff, the World Series experience in 13, but I knew how close that team was. And just going through the year this year and realizing how close we were, it felt a lot like that. And I just think the more we kept winning and beating people, the more we realized, like, hey, we got a chance. And we did it. We were the last team standing. We won the last game. That's everyone's goal, and we're very happy we accomplished it.
Brock, I'll ask you finally, almost since day one, you connected with the fans here in Boston. You're a blue-collar guy. You're a hard-working guy. I think fans love the effort you've given since you arrived here. We know what you mean to the fans. What do these fans mean to you?
The feeling is mutual. Yeah, I mean, we love it in Boston so much. Me and my wife, Griff, we have a house here, so this is kind of like a second home to us now, and we're so thankful to be a part of this city, to be a part of this organization, to be a part of this team, and we all did this together, so y'all should be just as proud.
Give it up for Brock Holt, everybody. Wait. By the way, if you follow him on social media,